Hey everybody, welcome to the 2 Hour Track Challenge. My name is Ben_Burns. Today we're going to be writing a song in 2 hours or less. I am still in recovery. This is a week after I wrote Triple C Thick. I wanted to get back to my normal streaming schedule, but I wasn't ready for it yet. And I'm not sure if I'm ready for it now, but I wanted to give it a try. You know, if we abort mission halfway through, and at least we gave it a shot, and I think that's the more important part. So what I wanted to do today is to make something really, really ambient. And this is kind of what I tried to do last week with Triple C Thick. I'm just going to start the timers so we have some impetus for motion. But then I got wrapped up in just the absurdity of that song. And I love that song. I've listened to it a lot. But I think that what I want to do is I just want to do something really, really mild. So, that's what I think we're going to try today. How do I add more chords to this? Oh, can I just go like this? No? I was hoping that I could do a just like a really big piano mode. Well, that doesn't help. That's probably why I didn't recognize it. Let's try that again. So basically, I just want a big kind of ambient chord. Okay, we could stop that now. And this has to be all user as well. So essentially what I want to do is I just want to randomize. And if this doesn't work, this doesn't work. I'm just messing around. So there we go. Hey, Palkid. Yeah, this is Playbox. Specifically, it's Playbox that I've added a lot of the pads from the 2 Hour Track Challenges into. All of these kind of teal blue ones are from the 2 Hour Track Challenge sample library. And they make some pretty neat sounds. So my thought is to essentially, excuse me, I'm basically just trying to, oop, that's wrong. Let's try that again. I'm basically just trying to create some interesting palettes of sound, and then I can move from there. So now we have oh, that's nice. Okay, so I actually like that one a lot. So I want to spread those across. So now we have... And that's really, this is really what I want to do with stuff like Playbox, where I want to get cool textures, and I don't necessarily want to like just hit a button and have a song made for me based off of other things. It's nice to just have an ability to just do some cool things, you know? Okay, I like that second one better. I want some space in there too. So, I am continuing to recover. It's taking, I mean, it's taking as long as it needs to take. It's fine. It's just frustrating that I wasn't able to stream on Wednesday. Yeah, you absolutely can. They actually have a collection of sounds that are just noises. So if I wanted to, I could do noises and random. It probably would help if I... There we go, now you can hear them. So it kind of depends on what you want, but... So this one, I think, sounds the best. So let's go like that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it sucks. Like, I guess I didn't expect, like, it to take as long as it is for me to recover. Like, I feel like the first 3 or 4 days, I was just sleeping off the anesthetic that they gave me, and I was just completely useless. And then, like, Thursday I started to feel better. Oh, yeah, and that thankfully I don't have to worry about that. No, thankfully it was not a surgery, it was a procedure. There was no cutting. They were removing a kidney stone, and the point of entry was the only way to get to the bladder without an incision. So I'll let you fill in the blanks there. So it was fine, but like I had never really had anesthetic before, so I think when it comes to kidney stones, surgery is more of an extreme option. Yes, it was a keyhole procedure, but not without not without an incision. So yeah, keyhole in a different way. I don't even know if we need all of these notes. I kind of like... They used an existing lock.
Remember to save.
Suffice it to say, having that look all inflamed was not ideal. Oh, you know, that's an interesting name for this song. Hello, Jank. How are you? So there is a medical term where if you have like blood in your urine, it's called occult blood because it's usually like far enough back where it's not necessarily noticeable. So maybe we could call this song Occult Blood, because I was going for something that was really kind of dark and ambient this time, so maybe we can really lean into that. I don't know. Oh yeah. I think we should do that. I think we should call this song Occult Blood. My little guy has a beard. You think we should go that direction? You're a ghost? Hello, Orgus. I'm sorry, I thought I said hello. I was talking and then I got distracted. What reverb pan drum to drop? Yeah. I was kind of thinking that that we can lean into that a little bit more. Also, it's really warm out, and I have like sweatpants on, and I realized that might have been a mistake, so I might have to get up and change at some point during this stream. So does this thermal have a phaser on it, or do I have to add my own? I might have to add my own. Oh, it does. Where are you at where it's warm? I live in Minnesota. It is going to be... It is currently 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And like in a day or two, it's going to be like 35 again. So it's just like one warm day, which is fine. Actually, that's pretty cool. So maybe we can have this be a, this like a B section or something. Excuse me. Yeah, so my thought is, how ambient do we want this to be? Like, we could just have this song as this, and we could just grow through that. But I do like the idea of having some kind of, like you said, like 100% wet reverb or something that just kind of washes across the song. So I'm wondering if we bring in tongue here. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Now, and this is something that I always struggle with. Like, how chill do we make it? The Venus Theory MIDI stretching technique? That sounds complicated, but I imagine it's not. I mean, where you take something and just like stretch it out by 2x or something? Okay, so this is not loud enough. I'm gonna throw an OTT on it. That'll make it loud enough. Oh, okay. I am actually going to go in here and I'm going to change the attack on this. Yeah, I'll definitely, I'm going to search Google for Venus Theory. Cool. Stretch MIDI like it's the 13th century. I will check that out after the video. There we go. I'm going to go a little less hard on the highs. Oh yeah, I like that. It's kind of like a little Metroid Prime vibes, but you know, that's something to aspire toward, not run away from. There we go. Okay, where are we going with this now? I think what I want on here is I want a delay, but only for the high end. Cool. All right. Triple C thick. I like how more and more my song names are starting to reflect just the shit that's happening in my life. Which I guess is what art is about, huh? Ouch. Do you ever feel that there is pressure to make something at least decent as you're streaming? I'm considering it, but I guess I'm too much of a chicken. Are you saying this isn't decent? No, that's fine. I used to have that pressure. But I've come to realize that generally speaking, when it comes to art streams, yeah, I was thinking the same thing, pal. When it comes to art streams, I feel that the process is more important than the result. So I used to go full try hard when it comes to like trying to make something that was not only, you know, within my vision and my style as an artist, but also big air quotes good. And I have since moved away from that just because it's a somewhat toxic approach to how to create stuff. You're too slow on the tools. Well, streaming will help you with that because you can't get distracted with Twitter or YouTube when you're streaming because people aren't going to be like, oh, I'm gonna watch this guy make music and also just watch him watch somebody else play Fortnite. Let's watch a Northern Lion play Fortnite. Fortnite actually legit looks kind of fun these days, but I totally get what you mean. It takes time to get used to the process of streaming, but when you do, I think that it's like it's absolutely instrumental to my process these days. It's so important to be able to just sit down and know that I can make something even if it's not perfect or great. It's still something, and that's the important part for me. So to really fully answer your question, I don't feel pressure to make something good anymore. Like I'm approaching music production just as myself as I would if I was not streaming, which means that it's sloppy, and that's okay. Like, I make mistakes, I get frustrated, and obviously when I get frustrated, I'm not like, God damn, fire. And it's like I'm not like freaking out about it, because that's not me. But I think that, like, it's important to be yourself when you do this stuff, because, you know, I this is a little off topic, but I never really understood, like, building a brand around a persona or something like that. It's for me, it's about just being myself. Okay, that's a text that I don't need to care about. Being myself and just, like, hanging out with people that are like-minded and tend to care about the things that I do. And that's really all it is for me. And, you know, I'm super glad to have people along for the ride. Okay, so what I did here, I honestly really like this first part, but not the second part. So what I did here is I did a warping technique to stretch this small sample out to very far. And then I did, it's not really visible here anymore. Dang it, Ableton, you changed your layout. So I changed this around so it only plays on certain beats. And then those beats give it some, like, direction and movement and stuff. So I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to click warp. I'm going to stretch it way out. I'm going to choose kind of a chunk that I think looks neat. And then I'm going to warp it by beats. Half. There we go. So this is a little bit louder than the other one, so I'm going to lower the volume. Where is that? I think it's coming from here. There's, like, a significant amount of mid-range, like, noise.
Remember to save.
Oh yeah, it was this. There we go. It's I don't mind, like, some mid-range noise, but yeah, Sigma, I feel like spending months obsessing over a song holding me back. That's 1000% I understand that. And that's honestly one of the reasons why I started doing the 2-hour track challenge in the first place, because I was so sick of spending weeks or months on a song where I was just like, yeah, it's done, time to do the next one. Whereas, like, yeah, pal. What are you talking about? OTT isn't over the top? Come on. Yeah, I shouldn't be messing with these. I should be messing with the amount. You're right. Do a little bit of both. But being able to makes it sound like it's like some superpower I have. Having the skill to make a song in 2 hours has really transformed the way that I write music, just in general. And I really want to help, for lack of a better word, evangelize the ability to do this, because anybody can do it. Like, it obviously takes a lot of practice, but anybody can do it, and I want to help other people learn how to do it too. Which is to say, I'm working on writing a book, but obviously this last month it has kind of fallen a little bit by the wayside with all the health issues that I've been dealing with. I want to put a compressor on this just to even out the volume. Yeah, or just, and that's like the opposite of the same problem, where it's like if you sit down and you get like 80% done on a song and then you have to like get up and do something, like the probability that you'll come back to it and finish it like decreases hour by hour. And it's just so important to just have the ability to at least get something done. And when it's done, you can go back and you can fix it. But if it's not done, then it's hard to get back into that motion. Well, in the first 20, I threw out a number. You know what I mean. That could work if I got my timing right. Yeah, so my goal, like, as much as it would be nice to like sell 1 billion copies and become wealthy via that, like, my goal is just to show people like how I approach doing a song in 2 hours and how it's completely approachable. It just takes a little bit of time and practice to do it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm let's just be clicking with FamiTracker. I'm building a bunch of layers, and I think that what we can do is we can take these layers and kind of spread them out over a period of time, and then we can, yeah, have a song. That's usually what you do when you write music, right? You end up with a song. I don't know. Jury's still out on that one. I only want this sine wave to reinforce the piano. I don't want it to be too loud. You know what we need? We need like a kick that sounds like it's the apocalypse. Nope. A little redux on the sine wave. It is kind of already has one, but I agree that it could use a little bit more. That one could work. I don't like the mids in it, but the highs and the lows are good. So the sine wave on here is a sine 4, so it's already bit crushed a bit, but I like where your head's at. I can actually use byte. Yeah. It gives it... This is definitely turning into a post-apocalypse song, but that's fine by me. Yeah, okay. So this needs some shaping on it still. Some frequency shaping. Yeah, I dig this a lot too. So I really want to just chop out all of this middle stuff. And then, yeah. And then, so this is without, just for context. Maybe I'm not taking out that much. I feel like I'm taking out enough. I like that rumble on the kick, though. And then what I want is I'm going to just add vanilla reverb on it. Vanilla just being Ableton's reverb. And I really only want the high end. And I just want that to, like, go forever. I want to hear, like, if this chord progression stuff actually helps or if it just hurts the whole thing. It'd probably help if it was slower. Yeah, that bit crush stuff definitely. Okay. Is that the number of bits we have then that's causing that? Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Jank. So I do like this as a B section where it kind of expands the chords out a little bit. So I think my goal, seeing as that I don't want to get too complex, I want to work on maybe expanding these ideas out a little bit and doing some automation on maybe the bass to give it a little bit more of a bite to it as this kind of progresses. We can also like introduce this a little bit later on. I don't want this song to be like 300, like I don't want this song to be like an hour long either. Like, as much as I like long songs, I don't. Although I've always talked about making a 10-minute long 2-hour track challenge. I don't know if I'm up for that challenge today. Hey, Dark, how's it going, man? So another thing we can do is I have this recording of electromagnets. No, I don't know if that's what I want. So I have this recording, like these electromagnet recordings. Yeah. Sounds like you've been working pretty hard on that. That's what a CPU sounds like in the electromagnetic. I don't know if this is what I want. You'll probably also recognize a lot of these from the Visual Out soundtrack because I used a lot of them in the Visual Out soundtrack. Need a break from jamming. There's nothing wrong with that. So these sounds are from basically a lake. So these are like ultra processed to bring out the little clicks and stuff, which is more what I was looking for. I don't want to just sound like it's like ground loop feedback. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to work on kind of building this out a little bit more. I like the idea of creating more atmosphere and just growing this song. Again, like if this song ends up to be 10 hours long, yes, the 10-hour mix, 10 minutes long, I guess that's fine. Oh yeah, I know that feeling, Dark. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Whatever it is that's whatever it is that you're having a problem with, you'll get it sorted. Especially now that you know that there's a problem.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. So I actually want to go like this. I don't know if we really have a story for this song as much as it is just a vibe. Sigma, it is the OST jam. I can get you a link if you like. Oop. Cat paused due to scroll. There we go. Thanks, Orgus. I was trying to figure out like how to add another melody on top of that, or this. I also kind of like the idea of offsetting this just by a little bit to make it feel wrong. But this might sound bad. Okay, so let's just offset it by less than that then. There we go. Okay, and then we can fix this melody because I hecked it up a little bit. First, let's line it up so we can misalign it later. Oh, I still get weird pangs from my stent. Sorry. Like, it's mostly, I'm mostly used to it, but it's still, like, really is uncomfortable sometimes. I'm so looking forward to getting it out on Monday. Although, again, as we were talking at the beginning of this stream, it requires the same procedure. So they have to get into the bladder without making it rip it out on stream. Oh God! Thankfully, I don't have the ability to do that. They have to do it for me, which actually that's not actually thankful because it's going to cost me like $400 for them to jam a camera and a little stent removal tool into a place that I'm not comfortable with. But you know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Oh no, that's not good. That's not right. Actually, no, that could work. Well, that's just removing it. The procedure itself is going to cost me way more. I don't have all of the bills yet, but I got some of them. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't want to rip it out live on stream. First of all, I think that would violate Twitch's terms of service because I would have to take my pants off. And then secondly, it sounds like it would hurt a lot, and I would rather have some kind of medical anesthetic in my midsection before I start tampering with anything installed down there. It's all in the fine print. Well, I'm not in a kiddie pool, so I can't just show my bathing suit off. You know how Twitch is. We could try Playbox again, but this might also just like eat our entire CPU, so it might not be a good idea. Okay, so I want a different arpeggio. It's not really doing what I want. That's okay. We'll do a different instrument. We don't have to lean on Playbox that much. So... Okay, I forgot to reauthorize pigments, so I guess we won't use pigments, because this will, like, send some... Dang it. All my stuff's hecked up. That's okay. That's okay. Everything's okay. Some Farlight might actually work really well with this, because that's mostly vocals based, and if we're looking for like some like creepy vocals and stuff. Oh, that's why I was up an octave. I do vocals once in a while, and I have a good time with it, but I am not. No, dude, like I love questions, and I am not here to make a song. I'm here to chat with my friends. To answer your question though, yes, I have made songs with vocals before, with mixed results. Sometimes I really like how they turn out, and sometimes I'm like, well, that could have gone better. But you know, like I said before to the other question, which might have been from you, I can't remember. That it's just like it's more about the process of making stuff than the result from the making stuff. I just kind of want to sit down and do whatever the flow tells me to do. And if that's to make some weird-ass sounding vocal stuff, then by gum, that's what I'm gonna do. Why did it not play the last note? I actually like that it didn't play the last note. That sounded really nice. Let's do that transition properly. This is going to sound really good with the proper bass note. I almost feel like I need to add like some strings or something, just like some low string section. You've been lied to. Hopefully not by me. I try to live my life pretty honestly. So at least I'd like to think I do. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. So okay, we need to compress the heck out of that, but also, why did I use the pedal? Now I have to go in and I have to, like, edit that. There it is. So how do I get out of envelope mode? No. I'm stuck in here forever. So this is a new issue that, oh, there we go. Where's remember to save? You've got 1 minute and 43 seconds, my dude. Buckle up. How do I get back to editing the MIDI? Because this is not... There we go. You click on notes. That's not an ideal way of doing that. I think Ableton needs to just do a complete, like, rehaul of everything. But, you know, that'll take 1,000 years. You know what? I'm okay using the same 3 chords on all my songs. Part of me wants to do something kind of zany and put like a thermal on the actual main output.
To save.
Hey, there it is. Remember to save, everybody. Excuse me. That might be a bit much. You put a thermal on a thermal. I mean, this is just a distortion suite, so it'll be just distorting more distortion, which, granted, is not a bad thing. Most of the time. Okay, so the other thing I was thinking about doing is maybe putting some kind of, like, beefy snare on here. Like, I don't really want to go too far down that rabbit hole, but... I figure I might as well try it and see what it sounds like. Obviously, it needs a little work. Cool. So we're just kind of looping stuff right now, which is not ideal. Small roll for the snare. That's not a bad idea either. That's the problem. Like the way that I sit and stand and everything, like I'm kind of hunched over right now because I don't want to agitate the stent. Oh, jeez. But I also like need to crack my back and stuff, and when I do that, I agitate the stent. So it's like guess I don't have many snare rolls, huh? That's pretty good. Yeah, it's just uncomfortable. Like that's kind of where it comes down to, where it's just uncomfortable. I'm looking forward to getting it out on Monday. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, which is fine. But yeah, so I don't want that roll to be part of the echo, so I'm going to create a new channel or a duplicate of that. So, oh yeah, it helps if I just remove the delay on that one. Then it helps if I remove the delay on the correct one. There we go. Okay, so this melody needs to change a little bit, just because it's kind of just repeating over and over, which is less than ideal. Yeah, and I imagine that if I had this stent in for like a month or two, I would get used to it and I would be able to like move on with my life. But the knowledge that it's something that's coming out like in a week or, you know, a couple days now, but a week after it was put in, it just like, I don't want to get used to this because it's going to get removed and then I'm just back to where I started and I have to. Yeah, so I'm just being a big baby. That's not true. I'm not being a big baby. I could be way big of a baby. Bigger of a baby. But I'm trying not to be. I kind of want to hint at this melody before it comes in for reals. Okay. Yeah, we can actually do some cool stuff with this too. And this is where I really wanted to get into the meat and potatoes of this song in general, where it's not necessarily about the instruments that you use and the layers that you use. It's how you like put effects and stuff on those layers. So I want to get a little bit more in depth than I usually do with like automation and stuff, and just kind of put in some random spikes in here just to give it that feeling that things are happening in the background that aren't necessarily, you know. And we can go like this and slowly ramp up. And then just kind of drop that back down. Thank you. Oop. Thought I had one more on there. Goes there. Okay, so this could be executed a little bit better. I don't want to have that gap there. This could go down a little quicker. I don't think these are velocity sensitive. Okay, so we have some work to do in this bit here, but that's okay. I'm just gonna get rid of all this so we can make our own gravy. Sounds kind of gross if you want to think about it wrong. Okay, let's actually do that while recording. Oops. For interims of it, calm so it doesn't wake up. Yeah, and I like music like that, where it's kind of just like interlude-ish, but not like in your face and not like hyper ambient, where it's just like drone music. So I think that there is a good middle ground there. We just have to keep riding it, you know. How about this? I'll just do this once. Yeah, yeah, no, that was a fantastic suggestion. I really appreciate that. So I have to go in here and I have to offset these because that's kind of the logic that I dictated. And I mean, going back to the other reasons why I like streaming, it's I get wonderful, fantastic ideas and like suggestions from people who know more about this stuff than I do sometimes, and like it can definitely take your creative work in ways that you didn't expect, and that means a lot to me. It's a little awkward.
Remember to save.
That's a lie. You know music. How did this get weirdly offset? Playing Go for a while? Cracked. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I played like chess for a little while, and there were a lot of people better than me. That's for sure. But playing chess on stream was a lot of fun too, because I got to play with the people that I cared about. How did this get weirdly offset? Is tree added? Thank you. What happened with this? Like, this is like weirdly offset. I was like, why does it sound so bad? Yeah, like everything got Ableton. I'm like kind of floored that we've almost planted 150 trees. That's pretty amazing. Hey, Megaly. There we go. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Do a little piano for a minute. What was the chord progression I was playing with at the start of the stream? Oh, here. Okay. Well, welcome to the channel. I'm just playing random chords now. That was fun, though. I appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Anyway, we are making a kind of an ambient song because I'm recovering from a medical procedure that I had earlier. Well, 5 days ago now. So I'm still a little iffy. But you've got 45 minutes left to finish it, and we're well on our way. We've got kind of like, I don't know if I really want to call this the climax of the song, but definitely a higher energy point, and then we're kind of just going to hover around there for a while and probably wrap it up. Thank you. That's what we do around here. Oops. Let's see if Ableton crashed because I hit undo and save at the same time. It's not what I meant to do, but here we are. There we go. I just wanted these to be a little quieter. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to just pare things back down a little bit. We can bring things back to the intro if we really wanted to, because I really like the intro. I just really like this like Metroid Prime vibe. Ableton. What are you doing to me? Join. Loop. Repeat. There we go. Just wanted that, like, darker string. Yeah, absolutely. I might make a duplicate of this too, and make it a little less heavy. Yeah, a little less aggressive. So I think that's kind of what we want to do with this song. We want to kind of have this build up and then have it revert back down to kind of its base state. And then maybe we can have another build up that goes in a different direction, and then the song will be done. Thank you, Megali. Yeah, and we got 45 minutes to do it, so that's plenty of time. So I was thinking like maybe we could do a different arpeggiation. Is the frequency too low on this? The frequency is too low on this. Let's crank that up a little bit. Oh. Yeah, that would do it too, huh? It's a little much. Or we can just create a new instrument instead of trying to like modify this one into oblivion here. So let's just go with the new one. Have a good lurk. I guess that's every quarter note, huh? Okay. I don't know why I decide to just like play that by hand when it would be just as easy to manually put it in, but you know, why make life easy? Yeah, okay, so I think what we're going to do here is we're just going to kind of lean into this arpeggio. Man. There we go. We could also get a little weird with it. I like that a lot, actually. I'm typing something like 1543 in chat. Oh, kinda, yeah. I guess not even kinda, I literally did. Well, I did 532, but yeah. So 543 would be... which is similar, but I like the dissonance with the 3 and 2. I think that creates a... I really want to have a little bit more dissonance in this, so... Nope, other way. I wanted to have another bass line. That was... I still want to get back to this arpeggio and make it a little bit more interesting. Oh, man. We're okay. Just gotta take a minute. Okay. We're all good. That is not what I wanted. I wanted massive. Like, it sucks having to deal with this, but Like I can't imagine what people with like actual chronic pain deal with on a day-to-day basis. Like I am handling some rough stuff right now, granted, but I can't, like, people that do this stuff on the daily, like, it boggles my mind. That is not as cool or intense as I'd like it to be. Why is that not as cool or intense as I want it to be? Yeah, what's up with that? Closer. I guess maybe this is so...
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. Sounds way better in context of the song, though. Holy cow. That's the thing. Like, sometimes you have to work with, like, audio in isolation just to, like, tune it right. But no matter what it sounds like on its own, if it doesn't sound good in the context of the whole song, like, you're hecking something up. Okay. We can get into some weird polyrhythmic stuff here too, which might be kind of fun. I love how fuzzy that bass is. Fuzzy's like the only way I can describe it. I've been really enjoying polyrhythmic stuff lately. Let's just jam back on this loop again. Can I increase the intensity of this even more? Yeah, I think that this is coming together really well. So I'm wondering if we can, like, get away with one of these other arpeggios that we had before becoming kind of the polyrhythmic part of this. I really don't want to lean into it too much, but I think that it's too cool to pass up. So I want to lean into it a little bit. Because again, like, even though this is ambient / chill music, I want it to be interesting. As much as I love drone, I feel like drone, sorry, I didn't mean to spit on you. I feel like drone can be created very lazily. And and that's not saying all drone is created lazily. Like, there's like some incredible sound design that can happen with drone music, but like, there seems to be a lot of things where it's just like, take a 1-minute clip of audio and stretch it out over 10 minutes and then put like a sine wave under it and be like, yep, I made a drone song. And it's like, well, technically, yes. Actually, let's go with drum kit, like brushed cymbals. Because like, I really want to, like, try things. Yeah. It's subtle, but I want it to be subtle. Yeah, the snare roll was such a good idea. I applaud that. Love it when random shit just comes off the dome like that. I mean, it's not complicated, but... I don't think a C sharp will work here, but maybe. No. Maybe the idea with that echo and the snare. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a collaborative process for making that work. And also creating a different instrument for the snare, the roll part, so it doesn't get affected by the delay. That part was very important as well for making it more cohesive. So, you know, that's the whole point of streaming. It's a collaborative effort. It's not me being like, watch me make something. It's more like, hey, let's work together and maybe try to do something cool, you know? There's enough egotistical people on the internet already. I don't need to be another one of them. So we could get, like, real dark with this. I want something that's, like... I don't know if putting a thermal on the final chain is a good idea. As bananas as it is. Holy cow, I apologize. That's why we have a limiter. That's true. That's why we have a limiter on our main channel. I mean, there's dystopian, and then there's just not fun to listen to. Oh man, yeah, I'm kind of hitting my limit. I got another 20 minutes or so in me, but that's kind of the problem with this stent that I'm dealing with. It's just like I can only sit for about 2 hours, and then I'm just like, yeah, I need to go lie down. I much prefer like the cool and smooth sound of this than trying to make it sound like grungy and awful. You know? Like, I love this vibe so much, and I want to preserve this. That's not what I wanted to do. I mean, you could also do this. Yeah, exactly. Stop giving me alerts, Discord. Nah, we're sticking on a pedal tone here. I think what we need to do is we need to just kind of grow this mood, and then we're good. And like 10 minutes ago or 15 minutes ago, I was like, oh, we're gonna build this whole out into another thing, and that doesn't mean it's gonna be 7 minutes long. It's just gonna be like, hey, it's another idea. We're gonna express that idea, and then we're gonna move on with our lives. So we can go like this, and honestly, we could just do a straight fade out here too. I have nothing against that. And I think that's another really valuable thing when like doing music production, where it's just like, oh, this song is cool. I want to baby it, and I want to make it like this big robust thing that explores all these ideas. And it's like, yeah, I could sit and like do a bunch of stuff with this, or I could just be like, yeah, this song's done. And then, you know, I can make another one kind of like it later on. Like, I learned some stuff. Well, it's like, I think that's the most important thing, the most most valuable thing that you can learn when learning that you can make a song in 2 hours is that, you know, disposable is the wrong word. It's not a disposable thing, but you can always make another one. And you can iterate on that knowledge that you gained from the one that you made before. And it's just so easy to get wrapped up in the mindset that's like, oh, well, this is the only time I'm gonna be able to express this idea. I might as well make it count. And then you spend like 3 or 4 weeks like working on something, and it's like, or I could have made a whole album of similar style of music, you know? So I think that there's a lot to be said about just making your art more... I hate using the word disposable because it's not. Spacey ambient stuff with rhythmic and melodic. Yeah, exactly. Like this could easily fit in the Visual Out soundtrack, just because it has like very similar vibes to it. And I'm okay with that. Like, what I did for the Visual Out soundtrack like 5 years ago, like I'm kind of putting some of that knowledge into this. And this is just kind of a, it's all knowledge building on other knowledge. So we have kind of this, yeah, I'm loving it too. I think that's great. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of just toning it back down. Oh, well, you do need to sleep, although it is a weekend.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. So I want to increase like some distortion and stuff on here too, just to bring this out a little bit more. I'm adding these manually because I can't be fucking arsed to do everything myself. I can't play it all right now. It sucks that like physical limitations are kind of getting in the way, and I'm just like, maybe this song should just start getting wrapped up. But you know, that's okay. You know? I'm not a complicated person. And if it needs to get wrapped up, it'll get wrapped up. So. Yeah, and then that's like kind of what I was saying. It's like, oh, I'm gonna waste the opportunity for fully expressing this song in like all its forms. It's like, well, yeah, or I could just make another one later. So I don't feel bad being like, okay, well, you know, this is where the song ends. I think that this is still a really, really cool track, and I'm glad that we were able to spend time together and like jam out on it, you know? So that's better. It's like, why does that sound so bad? I don't know if I want to fully kind of express another arpeggio here or not. I don't think I do. I'm not a big fan of that ending. So, I mean, we've got 15 minutes to figure it out. So I'm not too worried. I don't think adding that helps at all. One thing we can do, and maybe this would be an interesting way to... Is this not automatable? Are you for real? Okay, well, we have the mix knob, I guess. Sometimes the things in Ableton that can be and cannot be automated, it's like this is a Native Instruments thing, isn't it? I thought it was. Where it's just like, why can't you do that? It's okay. Everything's fine. I actually want to slowly get rid of this operator as well. Not as much as everything else, but... better. It's getting there. This can all get hecked. I almost want... Don't say almost, I just want to do it. The end being the final thing to end on. That's not a bad idea either. I kind of want to just do a quick, like, fake tempo change. I'm not going to actually do it because I'm lazy. But how about this? Let's see what this sounds like. I like that it goes to the piano. Mixed feelings about that. Oh, that's the morph. I don't want the morph. I want the attack level. Decay level, yeah. So these need to get dropped down, I think. Oh, yeah, yeah, absolutely. The thing I didn't like about it is that this went a little too hard into the cutoff frequency, so I wanted to kind of dull that a little bit so it's not as heavy. And I can't just automate how much it affects here, so I had to go into the envelope, however you want to pronounce it, and change it in there. So it's less like screechy on that last one, which is really what I wanted. I think that having the bass on there as kind of a touchstone or an end cap for the whole thing really works. I very much appreciate it. Why do those persist for so long? Is the pedal on? No. Is the pedal... The pedal was kind of on. The delay in the audio of the stream. Well, that's partially intentional. I think maybe Ableton might be hacking up a little bit. Yeah, let me do something. Let me just smack one note really hard and see what happens on the mixer. Yeah, there is a bit of a delay. But it's also a delay on my end too, which kind of sucks. It's one of the reasons why I'm very slowly building a new computer, because I have to deal with a pretty decent delay with everything, and it sucks. Okay, let's listen to the whole thing, but I think we are complete. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, there was other stuff I was going to do. I'm going to recline. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to fix that. Sorry, I'm going to slouch for a bit. It tends to help a little bit. Not that I really need perfect posture, but... I'm going to throw an output on here, I guess. Don't I already have an output on here? I don't. Or thermal, not output. You're fine. This is an interesting song. Thank you, I do too. Kind of grows, and this is the high point of the song right here. That's okay. Cleared the timer because we're done.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. Thank you, yeah. Yeah, adding that distortion up here helped a lot. Okay, I need to lower the volume of that last note. But not by much. I'm gonna send this to Madam Barry and be like, visual out 2 when. That is a long tail on that. I'm gonna try to... I should do the sensible thing and put a utility on this and like actually fade it out instead of doing it with the... There we go. So I'm gonna listen to this, like the loud part one more time. Both the loud parts, just to do a quick mix down on it. Yeah, you absolutely were a huge part of this, and I really appreciate that. Gonna pull back the bass a little bit. Oh, man. I'm okay. The other loud parts over here. Okay, we're good. Okay. Well, I started fairly low energy. I got high energy in the middle, and I'm ending low energy. The stream, although the song actually reflects that pretty well too. I'm super happy that we were able to sit down and like make something though. Like I have been so itchy to just like do anything. I've been bedridden for like not bedridden, but I've been like stuck just sitting here like doing nothing for like the last forever, and I'm so glad that we were able to like sit down and just make something, you know. And I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I'm so happy that you all were here for it. But in the meantime, I am going to get going. I am hopefully going to be back on my normal Wednesday streaming schedule next week. Thursday is my birthday, so I'll probably stream again then. But really, it depends on how I'm feeling after the second procedure on Monday. I'm hoping that it's like once they pull out the stent. I keep wanting to say rip out the stent, but I really hope that they don't literally rip it out, because that would probably cause a lot of damage. So gently remove the stent on Monday, and hopefully the recovery from that won't take too long, and I'll be back to my normal buoyant self moving forward from there. In the meantime, I will look at the stream delay stuff, see if there's like some window setting that got hecked around. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be back next Wednesday, Thursday, and then we'll just keep on jamming. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up, and I'm really glad that this procedure's over and out of the way, and I can actually start to like move on with my life. So I'm very excited for that. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the weekend. I will see you next week. Love y'all. Take care. Bye. You were here for almost the whole stream. You were. And now you need to go to sleep. Thank you, Dark. I will feel better soon. It's a guarantee, unless something horrible happens at the stent removal, which I highly doubt. Something like that will go on. So, I got so uncomfortable though. I really wish I could like sit for long periods of time. I will soon though. Soon. Yeah, I gotta finish my OST Jam game too. I've been kind of pecking at it, but you know, there's a lot more to do. There's a lot more of everything to do. So, all right. Like I said, love you guys. Hope you have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.